was what we expected. I mean, we're going to have to respect every team we play and just try to take it one game at a time.
When you saw that UConn, Indiana, and Duke were all in your region, what were you thinking?
We got a lot of competition, and we got to just take every game serious. And, we got a little bit of motivation behind a lot of games to try to give ourselves more of an edge, and it should just be fun.
Are you still more angry that the way it came out today versus excited looking ahead?
No, I mean, I'm just excited to be on this team with the opportunity we have, and just to be able to play in Louisville, just right down the street, with the team we have, and just to be able to play some good teams and hopefully try to get the job done one game at a time.
How big will that be in the fan support and not having to get on a plane and the grind of being on the road?
It should be real good. I mean, our fans travel with us wherever we go, but I mean, just to make it easier on us and them, for it to be down the street should make it a real good outcome for us.
What's one thing you wish you had known in the tournament last year that you're glad you know going into the tournament this year? Maybe you learned freshman year.
The best teams that are playing the best basketball right now are who advance, not really who is playing the best basketball during the regular season or preseason.
Are you optimistic you guys will get that swagger back by Thursday? I mean, you didn't have this weekend.
I mean, I feel we had it. We just were playing teams that had a lot to play for, and playing us 3 and 2 times for their seasons, and with such the challenge of trying to beat the #1 team that just swept through the conference regular season, they just play with a lot of energy and a lot to play for.
What will you tell some of the freshmen who haven't been through a tournament before, based on your experience last year?
What we really learned is the best teams playing with the best, playing the best basketball in the late tournament usually advance, and that's what took us so far. Is we felt we were playing the best basketball last year to make it to the Final Four, and so was UConn, and that's just what takes a team to the next level. It's just who's playing at the right moment.
Terrence, you all seen it. When did you guys basically find out for sure about what the field was and things like that? Because I mean, you obviously didn't have. You act like you knew about it when you were watching on TV in there.
Well, we found out on the bus, but we pretty much figured that that's what it was going to be, just because that's what situation we had last year in the opposite way, is we were hoping to move up, and it didn't happen just because it was already set.
Terrence, everybody talks about taking a loss, using it as a learning experience. What kind of things do you think or hope that this team learned as a result of today?
Really just to come out and just jump on teams like we were earlier. But I think 3 games in a row is just real tough, especially 3 battles like we had. But hopefully we'll just use that as a way to take more hungry into the next game we got.
Do you think this team more than anything just needs a chance to, get the body some rest and physically, heal up a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I think all the teams that played in the conferences that played and lost felt a little nip, but I mean, we got a couple of days to practice and get ready for this tournament right here.
Go on some personal runs, like a 9-0 run, kind of get things going sometimes when it's not going very well. What is it in you that clicks? What makes you decide to take over a game at a certain point?
Well, I just feel every player has the talent to do that on this team, and everybody has a little bit of their run when they're doing a lot of good things for us, and mine's just been in the second half to hopefully try to put us up.
Is that kind of like with Darius? He didn't score the first 2 games in this tournament, and then all of a sudden he comes out and leads the team. Is that Is it just people have to feed off of people? You guys try to figure out who's on, who's not?
Yeah, I mean, with everybody being real aggressive and being so talented, I mean, Marcus had the game before that when he just bursted with scoring a lot of points, and we had to adjust to that. So, I mean, everybody has to adjust when someone's got it going.